Hi, welcome to the 11th shir on Sukkah. Um, um, we are on Daf Daled on the base in Gemara Sukkah. Says the Gemara, Tan Rabbanon. So the rabbis stated in a brisa, Tan Rabbanon, Noitz Arba Kundesim. If he he stuck into the ground. I'm putting out the word and noitz. He stuck in Arba Kundesim, 4 poles, Vasikeich, and he thatched, he put schach al gabon upon them. Rabbi Yaakov machshir. Rabbi Yaakov makes it kosher. V'chachamim poislin, and the sages invalidated. Omar Rav Huna said, Machloikas al svas hagag. The argument is on the edge of the roof. The Rabbi Yaakov Sovar, that Rabbi Yaakov holds, Omrinon, we say, good asik, extend and raise, machitzasa, the partition. V'Rabbanon Sovri, and the rabbis hold, and the sages hold, Loi Omrinon, we do not say good asik, extend and raise, machitzasa, the partition. Aval, but be'emsa hagag, in the middle of the roof, divrei hakoil, it is the words of all, pasula, it is invalid. New statement. Rav Nachman Omar be'emsa hagag machloikas, and Rav Nachman holds that in the middle of the roof is the argument. Iboyalahu. So the Gemara asks a question. Iboyalahu. They inquired. Be'emtza hagag machloikas. In the middle of the roof is the argument. Aval al svas hagag. But on the edge of the roof, divrei hakoil, it is the words of all keshera. It is that it is valid. Oy dilma, or perhaps Bein bezu, whether with this, or bein bezu, and whether with this, machloikas, there is an argument. Answers the Gemara, take, let it stand. Asks the Gemara, challenges the Gemara, meisivei. So they asked a very strong question. Says in the Brisa, noitz dalet kundesim. He drove in 4 arba kundesim, 4 poles, be'eretz, in the ground, v'sikech al gabon, and he placed schach on top of them. Rabbi Yaakov machshir, v'chachamim poislim. Rabbi Yaakov makes it kosher, validates it, v'chachamim poislim, and the sages invalidate it. Continues the question. V'ha eretz to ke'emtza hagag domi. Surely the land, the earth, is like the middle of the roof. It is compared. V'ka machshir Rabbi Yaakov, and Rabbi Yaakov makes it kosher. Tiyuvta de Rav Huna. Let us say it is a question, is a refutation of Rav Huna. Answers the Gemara to Yufta. Indeed, it is a refutation. V'oid, and furthermore, another challenge. Be'emsahu de paligi. In the middle, it is that he argues, that they argue. Avol, but al svas hagag, on the edge of the roof, divrei hakol keshera. It is the words of all that it is kosher. Lema, to have it to Yuftei, the Rav Huna. Let us say that it is a refutation of Rav Huna, but tarti in both. Answers the Gemara, O malacha Rav Huna. Rav Huna would say to you, Pligi be'emtza hagag. They argue in the middle of the roof, v'hu adin, and it would be the law al svas hagag, on the edge of the roof. So v'haidika miflegi, and that which they argue be'emtza hagag, in the middle of the roof, lahidiacha, to inform you, koichai de Rabbi Yaakov, the strength of Rabbi Yaakov, ta'afilu be'emtza hagag, that even in the middle of the roof, nami also machshir, does he validate it. Says the Gemara now, quotes a brisa. Tonu Rabbanon, the rabbis taught in a brisa, noitz arba kundesin, if he drove in 4 poles, be'eretz, into the ground, for sikei chal gabon, and he thatched upon them. Rabbi Yaakov Omer, Rabbi Yaakov says, Royin, we see, we look at it. Kol she'ilu yichakaku, all that if they would yichakaku, they would be dug, v'yechalku, and they will be divided, v'yesh bohem tefach, and there will be amongst them a tefach, lekan, a handbreadth to this direction. V'tefach lekan, and a handbreadth to this direction. Nidunim, they are judged mishum diyumad, because of a diyumad. Diyumad is a double post. Ve'im lav, and if not, ein nidunim mishum diyumad, they are not judged because of a post, of a double post. Shahaya Rabbi Yaakov Omer, that Rabbi Yaakov used to say, Diyum de Sukkah, the double posts of a Sukkah, tefach, is 1 handbreadth. And the sages say, Ad sheyehu, until they are shtayim, to kehil chason, as their halacha, their proper, as proper to, ushlishis, and the third one, afilu tefach, can even be a tefach. So now I'm going to go through the Gemara again, this time just focusing on the roots of the words and their etymology. Says the Gemara, Tanu Rabbanon, so the rabbis taught the brisa, Noitz Arba Gedosin, he drove into the ground 4 poles, for Sikech HaGabon, and he made tzchach on them. Gabon, top of them, Gav means the back, Gabon means their back, okay, they're on top of them. Yaakov Machshir, Yaakov makes the kosher, Amar Rav Huna is a machlokes al Sfas HaGag. So the whole machlokes is on the edge of the roof. To Rabbi Yaakov Sova, because Rabbi Yaakov holds Amrinan Gudasik Mechitzasa. We do say extend and raise the Mechitza, the petition. For Rabbana Sovrin, rabbis hold Lo Yamrin, we don't say such a thing. Gudasik Mechitzasa, or we don't say extend and raise the Mechitza, the partitions. Avol be'emsa gag, in the middle, emsa, in the middle of the gag, in the roof, divrei hakol, it's the words, the opinion. Divrei hakol means the opinion of all, not the words specifically, but opinion of all, so it's invalid. For Rav Nachman Omar, Rav Nachman says, be'emsa gag machlokas. Actually, machlokas is in the middle. Says the Gemara, Iboilahu. So Iboilahu, when you have the word Iboilahu, means the Bnei Yeshiva, the people learning in the yeshiva at the time, the academy at the time when they were learning these different statements of previous generations, they had a problem. They had a question. Iboya lahu, to them. Lahu means to them. La, the first word is la, means to, and hu means them. They're both, one's a prefix, one's a suffix. They haven't got a root. So the Gemara says, "Be'emsa hagag," in the middle of the roof, machlokes is the argument. Avol al svas hagag divrei hakoil, but on the edge of the roof, it's the opinion of all. Kesher is valid. Dilma, perhaps bein bezu or bein bezu, whether with this one or whether with this one. Machlokes, the argument is an argument. Answers the Gemara. Teku. Teku means let it stand. So the words to establish, to stand. Meaning just it should not be answered. Teku just means to stand. So the word yakum, kima is the idea to stand up. Meisive, so the Bnei Yeshiva asked a very strong question. So it's not an inquiry. A boyaluhu is an inquiry. Of a meisive is a strong question. So the Gemara says, no, it's dalet kundesin. If he stuck 4 poles, be'eretz to the ground, sikach hagabon, he made schach on top of them. Yaakov Machshir, Yaakov is kosher. V'achom my place, v'achom is possible. Ha Ha denotes a question. So vaha, and surely eretz k'de'amsa gagdomi. The land is like a middle of the roof. It's compared. Domi is compared. The kol machshir Rabbi Yaakov. Rabbi Yaakov makes it kosher to yuvta de Rav Huna. Is it a refutation of Rav Huna? Indeed, the Gemara says yuvta. It is a refutation. Va'oid, and furthermore, be'amsa hu de peligi. Is it the middle that they argue? Polig, plag means to halve. Is half means they argue. But on the edge of the roof is the opinion of all that there's kosher. Lema, let us say. So lema is from the word ema, which means to say. Lema, let us say to have it yuvta to Rav Huna. But tarati, that it should be a refutation of Rav Huna in two things. Rav Huna would say to you. So Amar Lacha over here doesn't mean that Rav Huna is right now here answering the question. Amar Lacha means if it would say Amar Rav Huna, that would mean that Rav Huna said. He was part of the discussion taking place there. How it doesn't say that, it says Amar Lacha Rav Huna. Rav Huna would say to you the following thing. They argue in the middle of the roof, and the Huadin, the same thing would apply al Sfas Hagag as well. So Huadin literally means and it is the law, meaning V'huadin means the same would apply al Sfas Hagag, at the edge of the roof. V'haida kamifligi be'emsa Hagag, and that which they argue de ka. So you see the words, the only words there of the root is palag. De ka mifligi. De ka means that mifligi means the idea of mem, that they argue, as opposed to palag means half. And the root of the word, the suffix at the end, e at the end makes they. So to come together, they argue. But emsa gag in the middle of the roof, like diacha, to inform you, to let you know, the word da'as, which is knowledge. Diacha koichay to Rabbi Yaakov, to tell you the strength, which means actually the strength of the position of Rabbi Yaakov. Afilu be'emsa gag, even in the middle of the roof. Nami makshi also makes it kosher. Ton Rabban Gemara says talking about Bryce. No, it's arba kodesim be'eretz. If he drove four poles into the ground, the Sukkah Gaban, and he thatched schach on top of them. We look. Kol she'ilu yechakeku. If they would have been, ilu means even, or if they would have been chaku, dag, v'yechalku, and divided, v'yesh bahen tefach lekan, v'tefach lekan, and there is in them a handbreadth to this way. Kan means here, but tefach lekan means handbreadth there. Here means one in either direction. Nidune mishum diyumad. They are judged because of, in respect of the fact that they look like a diyumad. A diyumad, nedunim is the word din, don, which means to judge. That means they are judged in this way. Diyumad. Diyumad is a word coming. It's a combination of a Latin word. I think it's a Greek, it's a Greek word, and an English word. Diyu means two, and mad. So diyu, so udu, right? Duo. It means two, and mad is for the word omud, which means a pillar. So diyu mad means they are judged as a double post, double pillar. The im lav, and if not ein nidunin, they are not judged mishum diyumad, because of a diyumad, a double post. Shahaya Rabbi Yaakov, the diyum day, that the Rabbi Yaakov would say that the diyum day, obviously diyum day, the word diyumad is a whole word now, and diyum day means the double posts of sukkah tefach is a tefach. Say that ad sheyehu, until they are, that she means that yehu, that yehu means they are, until that they are shtayim kelchosam, two as the halacha proper, kelchosan their halacha, v'shlishis afilu tefach, and the third one even a tefach.